If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. Nod your head and tuck your feet. Make your hands all nice and neat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. Hello! My name is Angie, and I am the Youth Services Coordinator for the Galax-Carroll Regional Library, and I am here to share virtual story time with you today. Hello, hello! How are you today? Is everybody doing good out there? I am really excited for story time today because it is the Galax-Carroll Regional Library's 40th birthday. The library is 40 years old this week. Can you believe that? This library looks really good to be 40 years old. So to celebrate that, we are going to read some books about libraries. We're going to read some books about dinosaurs and libraries. We're going to read some books about reading books to dogs. We're going to do some cheers. We're going to sing a song. It's going to be a fun, action-packed virtual story time. So I'm so glad that you're here to join me. We're going to start by reading Lee Long, the Library Bus. Now, what kind of animal is Lee Long? A dinosaur, that's right, specifically a brontosaurus. So this book, Lee Long, The Library Bus, was written by Julia Liu and Ben Lin. It was published by Gecko Press, and we have permission to read it on virtual story time today. Lilu, the Library Bus. Lilu's friends are taking him to story time at the library. You'll love it there, Maggie tells him. They have books about everything, says Mo. So here's Lilu, and his friends are catching a ride on his back as they go through the town to get to the library. A brontosaurus needs lots of fuel, so they stop to fill up. Grass cakes today, says Max. Oh, that must be a special place where Brontosaurus can get some snacks. Go fast, please, Meg begs. We must not be late. There might be a story about dinosaurs at the library, thinks Lee Long. He breaks into a gallop. Do you know what a gallop is? It's like a run. He's running now. He breaks into a gallop. He goes fast, faster than the diggers, faster than the buses, faster than the trucks and cars. Stop! The police pull him over. You must slow down. You have to observe the road rules. Sorry, says Maggie. We're excited about getting to the library. We'll go slower, says Mo. Oh, goodness. They were going too fast for the road, so they had to slow down. Lee Long hurries slowly. It's not easy. There it is, the library, says Max. Maggie tells Lee Long about the special rules in the library. There's no running around, says Max. You have to be calm, Mo adds, so you don't disturb other people. Ding, ding, ding! It's the story time bell! Lee Long can't wait! He pushes and squeezes, but the door is too small. He tries so hard that the building starts to shake. The librarian rushes out. I'm sorry, you're too big and boisterous for the library. Besides, you need a card. That's the rule. Now, at our library, you are welcome to come in and play on the computers and listen to Storytime, even if you don't have a library card. But if you want to check out books or movies, you have to have a library card, or you have to have Grown Up that has a library card too. Now, it's free to get a library card, so you really should get one. Mo says sadly, we won't be long. We'll borrow some books about dinosaurs for you. As Lee Long waits, he thinks about the books. He wants to know all about dinosaurs. So here's Lee Long imagining a big book about dinosaurs and all the things he's going to learn. Then, from somewhere above him, Li Long hears children's voices. He pulls himself up and peers in through the library window. He hears the storyteller reading aloud, "What big eyes you have, Grandma!" And the children shout back, "All the better to see you with, my dear." Do you know what story that's from? It's from Little Red Riding Hood. Have you ever read that story? Oh, it's a good one. "Li Long," Maggie calls out, and the children rush over. "Can he join in?" asks Max. "He loves stories," says Mo. "As long as he's quiet," says the storyteller. Now, where did we get to? "What big teeth you have, Grandma," she reads, and all the children shout, "All the better to eat you with." Oh, Little Red Riding Hood is a fun story. "No," roars Li Long, "don't hurt her." Oh, Li Long is worried that the storyteller is going to hurt somebody, but that's not true. It's just a story, isn't it? The entire library shakes. The walls tremble and the books fall off the shelves. It's like an earthquake. Oh dear, Li Long. The library manager races upstairs. He looks at Li Long. He looks at the mess. "Dinosaurs are too big and boisterous for the library," he says. "And besides, you don't have a library card." "But Li Long's not dangerous," says Max. "He was caught up in the story. He forgot how big he is," adds Mo. The manager shakes his head. "That's my point. The rules are the rules." Oh, Li Long looks sad, doesn't he? He just wanted to hear a story at the library. Li Long turns sadly away. "Wait," says Mo, "we'll come with you." Mo, Max, and Maggie climb out the window, and before you know it, the other children have followed too. Would you like to ride around on a brontosaurus? It might be a fun ride. The library is empty. "He only wanted to hear the story," the librarian says. "But a dinosaur is too big," said the manager. "Or maybe the library is too small." He rushes to the window. "Li Long," he calls, "come back." I think the library manager has an idea. Now Li Long is a library bus. He takes books to every corner of the city. Wherever he goes, children and grown-ups are waiting for him. Everyone can choose a book. Oh, that's so great, Li Long. Even after night falls, the children can't stop reading, and Li Long can't stop listening to stories. What Li Long loves the best is when the storyteller reads just to him and he finds all about dinosaurs at last. The end. Oh my goodness, what a good story. Li Long just wants to learn about dinosaurs, so they go to the library, but they have a problem, don't they? Li Long is too big. He causes too much trouble. So they come up with a solution. They decide to let Li Long carry all the books in the library all through the town so that everyone can check them out. I love that story about how everyone gets a chance to read books from the library. Okay, well, we're going to sing a song now about libraries and about traveling and about how wonderful it is to read a book. Now, you might recognize the tune. It's the song Row, Row, Row Your Boat, but we've changed the words, and there are some hand motions too. So I'm going to sing it through and show you the hand motions one time, and then we'll do it a second time, and you can join in with me. The song goes like this. Read, read, read a book, travel anywhere. Worldwide you decide, a book will take you there. Read, read, read a book, beginning to the end. What a way to spend the day, a book's a special friend. Isn't that a good song? All right, well, join in with me. The hand motions are easy. We'll sing it nice and slow so that you can join too. Ready? Read, read, read a book, travel anywhere. Worldwide you decide, a book will take you there. Read, read, read a book, beginning to the end. What a way to spend the day, a book's a special friend. Yay! Great job! Well, books are special friends, and we all have special friends too, or most of us have special friends too. We have pets, don't we? We have dogs, cats, chickens, hamsters, pets that are our special friends. And so our next story, I've got my special friend here. Our next story is called Madeline Finn, and the Library Dog. It's written by Lisa Papp. Now, is there a dog in the library? Have you ever been to the library to see a dog? No, we don't have a library dog here. Wouldn't that be fun though? This book was published by Peachtree Books, and we have permission to read it at Storytime. Here we go. Let's read about Madeline Finn and the library dog. I do not like to read. Not books, not magazines, not even the menu on the ice cream truck. So Madeline doesn't like to read. And I especially do not like to read out loud. Keep trying, Madeline Finn, my teacher says. But sometimes I can't figure out the words. Sometimes the sentences get stuck in my mouth like peanut butter. Sometimes people giggle when I make a mistake. It's tough when you're learning how to read and someone asks you to read out loud. It's kind of a stressful thing. I understand. And I never get a star sticker from my teacher, not even a smiley face. Instead, I get a heart that says, keep trying. I get a lot of keep trying stickers, but I want the star. Oh, Madeline looks kind of sad there, doesn't she? She wants a star for all of her hard work reading. Stars are for good readers. Stars are for understanding words and for saying them out loud. But I know what else they're for. Stars are for making wishes. So I wish for my very own star. I guess wishes take a while because I didn't get my star on Monday or Tuesday. Keep trying, my teacher tells me on Wednesday. On Thursday, I say the frog's name wrong. It's Samuel. I try to get away with Sam, but it doesn't work. Friday is no better. Look at all of Madeline's school papers, and they have the hearts that say keep trying, but she hasn't gotten a star yet. On Saturday, Mom takes me to the library. Hello, Madeline Finn, Mrs. Dimple says. She's our librarian. I don't like to read, I remind her in case she forgot. Oh, I remember, she says, but today we have something special, something you might enjoy. Madeline Finn, would you like to read to a dog? Oh my goodness, how fun would that be to read to a real life dog? Mrs. Dimple leads me over to a big white dog. This is Bonnie. Why don't you pick out a book to read to her? She's a good listener. Bonnie is beautiful, like a big snowy polar bear. Would you like to try, Mom asks. Yes, please, I say, but not very loud. Wow. At first, I'm nervous, and I get the letters mixed up. The words don't sound right. But then I look at Bonnie, and she looks right into my eyes. She doesn't giggle. I feel better. I try again. Halfway through, I get stuck on another word. Bonnie doesn't mind. She puts her big paws in my lap and lets me pet her until I figure it out. Bonnie sounds like a really patient listener dog, doesn't she? After that, Bonnie and I read together every Saturday. It's fun to read when you're not afraid of making mistakes. Bonnie teaches me that it's okay to go slow and keep trying, just like the sticker says. I still don't have a star, but I can be patient, like Bonnie. Sometimes when I'm reading stories out loud to you here on Virtual Storytime, I make mistakes too, but you all are very patient listeners, just like Bonnie, and you don't mind so much when I make a mistake. Soon it's almost time to read in class again, but when I go to the library, Bonnie's not there, and neither is Mrs. Dimple. Would you like to wait for another dog? The other librarian asks. No, thank you, I say, as politely as I can. Don't worry, Mom tells me later. Bonnie is just busy today. But what about school, I ask. You'll do fine, she said. Just pretend you're reading to Bonnie. Well, that's a good idea, Mom. On Monday morning, I'm very nervous. Madeline Finn, would you like to read next? The teacher asks. Yes, please, I say, but still not very loud. The first sentence goes pretty well, and then I mess up a word, and then another, and I hear someone giggle. But then I think about Bonnie. I take a deep breath and pretend that she's right next to me. The next thing I know, I'm at the bottom of the page. I look at my teacher, and she has a big smile on her face. I did it! I got my star! Yay, Madeline! On Saturday, we go to the library again. Mrs. Dimple is back. I got my star, I tell her. I want to give it to Bonnie. Well done, Madeline Finn, she says. I think Bonnie might have a surprise for you, too. Oh, Bonnie has a surprise. What do you think Bonnie's surprise is? Let's find out. Oh my goodness! Madeline Finn, would you like to read to Bonnie and her puppies? Oh, how cute! Bonnie had puppies. That's adorable. Yes, please, I say, nice and loud. Oh, and there's Madeline's star that she got for reading so well. Oh, great job, Madeline! And thank you for listening so patiently to me as I read. I made a few mistakes, but that's okay. We all do. Okay, our next thing for virtual story time is a cheer. We're going to pretend like we're cheerleaders. I've got my pom-poms. I'm ready to go. This is called the library cheer. It's all about how awesome libraries are. Ready? Books are good. Books are great. I want books. I will not wait. Bird books, bug books, bear books too. Words and pictures through and through. Books are good. Books are great. I want books. I will not wait. Books in color, black and white. Skinny books, fat books, day and night. Books are good. Books are great. I want books. I will not wait. Sad books, glad books, funny books too. Books for me and books for you. Books are good. Books are great. I want books. I will not wait. Yay for books. Ha! I love cheering for books. Okay, our last book for the day is another dinosaur book. Who knew that there were so many books about dinosaurs in the library? I didn't, but here we have another one. It's called Dinosaur versus the Library. It was written by Bob Shea. Roar, read, roar! Let's learn about this little dinosaur at the library. Roar! I'm a dinosaur. Yes, yes you are. Roar! I'm roaring to the library. Roar, roar, roar. Come roar with me. Roar, 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 roar. Dinosaur versus a cow. Moo, moo, moo. Roar, roar! Roar, roar, roar! Dinosaur wins! Roar, roar, roar! Dinosaur versus baby chicks! Roar! Beep, 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 beep. Roar! Roar, 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 roar! Dinosaur wins! Roar, 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 roar! Dinosaur versus a shy turtle. Roar! Whoop! The turtle looks surprised. Roar, roar, roar! The dinosaur wins again. So now we've got the turtle and the chicks. What are they saying? Roar, roar, roar! Dinosaur versus a sad owl. Boo hoo hoo. Roar, 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 roar! Who do you think's gonna win this one? Roar, roar, roar! Dinosaur wins! Roar, roar, roar! Now dinosaur will roar where no one has roared before. The library! It's story time! Roar, roar, roar! No, dinosaur, use your inside roar. Roar, 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 roar. Meow. Time for story time. But wait, can he do it? Can dinosaur not roar for a whole story? What do you think? Can he sit quietly and listen? The library wins. Okay, they both win. The end. I love that story. That dinosaur, he's on his way to the library. He's roaring, roaring. Everybody he runs into, they start roaring too. But then he gets to the library. And you know how it is at the library? You kind of have to be quiet because there are lots of other people there. Can he not roar through an entire story? He did it! That's awesome. And thank you for not roaring all during our story time. I appreciate you listening patiently to me as I read stories. Thank you so much for joining me for a special birthday virtual story time. Please come to the library. If your grown-up doesn't have a card already, please ask them to. If you are 4 years old or older, you can get your own library card as long as you have a grown-up that has a library card too. So come on down to the library. We want to celebrate with you. Thanks for sitting. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming here today. Now that story time is over, hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye. We'll see you next week. What do you think? Do you want to hear another story? Okay.